Hello there, everybody. This is CP666 and the cat here with you for a general update video. I haven't actually done one of these in a very, very long time. Cat's actually commandeered my wonderful, soft, warm sweater, which I was planning on wearing today, but apparently that's not happening because the cat wants it. I don't even think it's that, cold outside to begin with, but here we have a whole list of things that need to be talked about. Check that out. There aren't a lot of things that really... There should be more on this list. There's a lot of just a lot of random crap that I need to talk about. So the first thing on my list you should have seen was the room cleanliness. So I've been getting a lot of comments about that, saying, "Oh, what a mess." And first, that's completely irrelevant to the video, because I don't make videos about how clean my goddamn room is. That's just not what you do with a video camera. And personally, I think that whole thing is just totally unnecessary. Yeah, it's like about 0 degrees Celsius outside, just in case you were wondering why it's only 3 degrees, why it's below 32 all across the board. That's because it's Celsius. That's what we use here in Canada. But like I said, the room cleanliness, I don't appreciate your comments about it, because it's not relevant to the video, it's unnecessary, and it fills up my inbox with useless junk that that doesn't even have anything to do with the video. It doesn't have anything to do with the video. It's annoying. It's rude in a lot of cases. And if you don't like it, then hit the road, Jack. Because I don't care. That being said, I'm going to address every single one of those comments right now. This is what it looks like. This is not clean. I'm aware of that. That I'm going to be working on pretty soon. In fact, after I'm done this video and after I'm done one other video, I'm going to be working on this place, getting this all cleaned up so that it actually looks decent for once. Like that's even possible. I have way too much stuff. I need a bigger room. Yeah, you're loud. I don't know if you can hear the snoring on camera. Jeez. Yeah, they're both set to the same screensaver, except this one just works differently. Okay. In fact, I like this one better because this one hides whatever's on your screen, so people can't see what the hell you're working on. That one does not hide anything. What's next on the list? Oh yes, the camera. I like this camera. And a lot of you guys don't, which is kind of sad because nobody liked this. Well, a lot of people did not like this camera. I liked it when it was new. Towards the end, I kind of didn't. But I had a lot of people complaining about this, that it wasn't in high definition, that the video quality sucked, that the audio quality sucked. And now I have people complaining that there is no video light, so the videos are dark. The audio quality still sucks. And that they can't watch high definition video. Well, first of all, I don't watch high definition video myself. And, I just got an HD camera mainly for the sole reason that, oh, yeah. Okay, I'll get onto that near the end of this video. But I bought this camera for the sole reason that, they didn't have any standard definition cameras at Best Buy when I bought this, outside of one, and that was a DCR SX45, and it wasn't in stock. So there's that. And neither was the HDR CX190. Neither of them were in stock, so I went for this one. I've said that many times. I would have much rather gone for the HDR CX190. But if they don't have it in stock, and you're using gift cards as a main method of purchase, then you're stuck up a creek without a paddle now, aren't you? So I bought this, and this is actually a really nice camera. The video grain is a lot less than it was with the other camera. I can actually see things. With the other camera, it was just a whole bunch of multicolored grain all the hell over the video. screwed up my green screening. And, well, actually, what screwed up my green screening the most is this stupid light that I have to, like, find another place for, or do something about, because this is terrible. There's a big blotch right in the middle of my freaking green screen. Or my green wall is a better word for it. Which actually, ironically, is the wall that faces my brother's computer desk, so... yeah, about that. I can't throw anything off that wall, because not only will it damage the wall, but it'll disturb my brother, as if he really would even care, as if I care about disturbing him. But anyway, I'm not going to be getting a camera with a video light, because those are freaking expensive. Unless you want a standard definition camera like the DCR SX45, and I don't want a standard definition camera now that I have a high definition camera. I don't need another camera. And I'm not returning this one, because this is a really nice camera. I like it. And by the time I'm done with it, I probably won't like it as much, but that's just me. I'll probably use it for many, many years. I've only recorded 100 clips on this so far. In maybe about not even a month of having it yet. So, what does that leave us with? That leaves us with a camera that has great low light sensitivity, in my opinion. I mean, you might think otherwise. It doesn't have, like, the world's weirdest colors in complete darkness. I mean, like, check this out. Yeah, okay, it looks a little bit purple if I were to, like, go like that. It does look a little bit purple, like the old camera, but it's, like, a reddish purplish color. The old camera was a lot more reddish purple than that, so, yeah. And it was a lot more grainy. The audio was a lot more noisy. It had a lot more white noise in it. And this is just overall a better camera. No bugged up video format. No stupid weird glitches. And I like it. I don't care if you don't like it, then that's too bad, because even though I will still be using this camera for some projects, most of them will be done with this camera. Oh, again, more on that later. I've spent a lot of time talking about the camera. Oh yeah, the video everyday project that I'm not canceling it like I said here. I am not canceling that project. Because I figure the channel is not going to be used if I don't do that. Like, I mean, nobody even bothers to, like, submit questions. So, that kind of project's out the door. And really, the only other time I would use that channel is in April. When I do my video everyday in April thing. So, instead of just canceling that project, I'm going to, try my best to get videos out every day from here on out. It will not happen. Over the next week, I'm going to be busy with school, so... yes. What else? Oh yes, the website. My website. Launcher 4.3. I am working on that, but its progress is going really slow. I'm stuck at a bug. I don't know what the bug is, why it's causing it to happen, but it's crashing the, I can't show you since it's like a private alpha, but it's crashing the configuration engine with an error. What is that error? Like 0E or something. Yeah, configuration out of bounds. Which means that there's something wrong with the actual configuration engine itself that I have to figure out what's going on with. Once that happens, I might bring out build 221. I think it's 221. This next part of the video requires me to take a look at the launcher obsolescence dates. So, you can see right here that anything from 3.2 to 4.12 is already obsolete. However, 4.2 is obsolete while 4.13 is not. A lot of people have been asking about that. That is because 4.13 is a long-term support or LTS release, similar to the way that Ubuntu Linux works. And 4.13 might actually, if I turn out the next update quickly enough, it might get it, but it might not. It probably will not be. So whatever build it is on right now is probably realistically the last build. Because in about a little bit over 4 days, January 24th, this thing is coming down. So, alright. in 69 days, or more than 69 days, 4.21 is going to be discontinued. So that one's in good shape. 4.22 is like, I mean, it's just under a year. 4.23 is in good shape, and so is 4.3.121, which is the current alpha. Although that one I'm going to have to actually change to be under the yellow because it is less than a year. I'm just going to make it 365 days from the date of release. These alphas and betas. 4.3 I am planning to release on April 4th of 2013, and I don't think I'm going to do it on the 5-year LTS. I think I'm just going to make it a regular 2-year long release because really all it's going to be is just some significant front-end changes. That's it. Changes and a minor back-end change. There's really nothing else special about it. I mean, at least in theory, you could call it 4.24. I'm calling it 4.3 just because of the front-end changes. 5.0, which is coming after 4.3, is going to be the first major change since the jump from 3.2 to 4.0, or arguably the jump from 4.22 to 4.23. Now, the way I see it, the next update is probably going to be rolled out to 4.3 and 4.23 on the same day. But it will come to 4.22 and 4.21, possibly 4.13, on a different day. Like a day after or something, because I have to go in with those three and actually hard code the new sites in. If I don't end up adding stuff to them, which I think I am going to anyway because there are some upcoming projects, so that'll have to be done. As for all the other launchers, really there is nothing else special there. There is going to be a major update coming to Launcher NoScript, as in a new version, which is the version that runs without JavaScript. Launcher for IE is going to get just a little bit of a change, probably not going to be any front end, and a Launcher for mobile is also going to be getting a new update. Not a new version entirely, just an update. So, the next thing on our list is questions. So, questions. I have this wonderful thing up here called Submit Your Questions. I'm opening it, actually, I've opened it up in my last, my World on Your Screen episode. I opened it up to comments as well. Check this out. Nobody has even bothered to use it, and that is insulting. I put this up for you guys to use, and nobody uses it. Now, how sad is that? So, I'm going to say, just post. Post anything. Ask me something. I don't care. Hopefully somebody actually looks at this. I'm going to be posting one of those, text videos where I ask you to go post crap up here. And that'll be that. That's it for that part. Next on our list is a video notes site, which I'm going to be adding up here, the next thing. So you'll see that up. The notes for this video will be up there. That is what I'm actually talking about in the video, in case you don't want to watch the video, or listen to my lips flap for however long. You'll be given a point-by-point summary as to what happened, what I talk about, and all that stuff. For every video from here on out. I'm not going to be doing any of my other videos, because that would take way too long. Think of how many videos I have uploaded. Other individual site projects, TMSML, hopefully you all know what that acronym means. That'll be up there at some point in the future. GUI Central is taking a back seat to all of the upcoming stuff, so that's why there isn't anything up there. That you probably won't see an update for until March, April. So that's up with that. Unboxings. That's the next thing on my list. Unboxings. I'm not planning on doing a lot of unboxings in the near future. I mean, I might go to the store and buy like a multimeter. I might do an unboxing of a new whiteboard, which we're going to talk about right now. This is my whiteboard, which is still not on the wall. As you can see, hopefully on camera, it is bent, so it will not stay on the wall properly. I'm not putting it there. I'm going to put it over there by that, or up there. Almost fell. It is scratched, you can see, and it is kind of sticky. A bunch of crap in it, and the oven is ringing, so I better go attend to that. So I know that I definitely need to get a new one of these. What the hell is that? Do you hear what I'm hearing? It's like somebody's car. Well, anyway, what's next on my list? Other than being interrupted by a car, what's next on my list? Which, by the way, is the third interruption in this goddamn video. GL5500 video projects. Not a whole lot. In fact, there are basically one that I'm thinking of, which is the video everyday thing, which I'm still doing, by the way. So, despite me saying that I've canceled it here, I have not. That is still going to continue. In fact, after I'm done shooting this, I'm going to shoot the video for the video every day, which isn't every day because I can't do it every day. And this week is probably going to be hell for making a video. But anyway, regardless, so there's that. There is the answering your questions. And to top that off, there might be a few little things here and there. I'm not planning anything. But, that's pretty much it. I don't have very many video projects that are planned for GL5500. So, M-Voice, I was asking for a new name for that. None came with it, so it's going to stick for at least one more episode. I'm going to shoot that today? Maybe tomorrow, actually, because... Nah, I might end up doing it today, like, some obscene hour of the night. And the show schedule... Oh, here we go. Show schedule. Check this out. I'm using my, Google Calendar again. Where is that? Right here. As you can see, every Sunday will be an M-Voice episode. Guess what I'm bringing back? Every Sunday, which means that I have an episode to render tonight. Shouldn't be hard. I have a lot of episodes that I need to catch up on. So that'll be up tomorrow. I'm hoping it might not be. I might not even do this one. I might just move this over there and get the episodes rendered in between for that. And just schedule them all up, upload these, and get all that done. And so, yes, that's how all that's going to go. My internet is really, really crappy at this point. And other than that, various items that I've previously made videos of, that is the last point of business, and then I can finally wrap this up. This took way too long. The DC-280 is the first thing that I'm going to focus on. That camera has been really good to me. It is an awesome camera. It works. It still works. I still use it. In fact, it's really taken over my role as the role as a primary camera, but it's sitting up there because I have very little use for a camera at the moment. Why did everything just suddenly take on an orangish hue? My hand isn't that yellow, is it? I don't think so. Anyway, this thing, which you have not seen in a very long time, it still works. It needs to be cleaned. I mean, you can tell that it's, like, really dirty and grungy. It's fallen off of the, fallen down quite a number of times. Feet are in great condition, though. Labels are still in okay condition, I guess. I mean, that's like dirty. Again, it needs to be cleaned, but that can be done. That is no big deal. Still kind of holds a charge, I guess. But that's the thing that's really lackluster. I might replace the battery because the battery's kind of like... It's hard to charge those things, man. Unless you have like a sunroof or whatever, and it can just sit there and charge. I don't have a sunroof, and there are very little places in here that get enough sun that I can just sit this here and let it trickle charge. It just doesn't work that way. So there's that. Now this camera, I'm going to hopefully be making a couple of... I mean, I'm trying to tone down my video making with this thing. And if I get any more cameras, this thing's like basically done. I'm going to try and find a new home for it because I don't want it. I really don't want it. I will probably never really use it again. Maybe for quickies, so that I just upload because, I mean, that's all it's really good for right now. This had a fan error at some point. I didn't really talk about it before. But that put it out of commission for 3 days. For 3 days I couldn't use this because the fan stopped working. The fan is working now. There was a whole clump of dust stuck in between the fan and the edge of I'm going to call it a radiator, because that's basically what it is, the edge of the radiator. And that was preventing the fan from spinning, and it was failing the power on self-test as a result, for good reason. Obviously, you can't use the computer if you don't have the goddamn fan. So, yes. What else I need to talk about? Really, there's nothing else in here that needs to, get talked about. Yeah, that's so much better in terms of white balance. Like, I mean, really? I don't know why everything went all red there, but... yeah, that's about it. I think that's going to do it. I mean, that calculator over there is still going strong. I still don't know why I got it, instead of getting, like, an ordinary freaking calculator. But I got that because at the time I was planning on doing some accounting stuff with it, figuring stuff out, but so much for that. I haven't done it for that progress. I haven't done anything with that. I've just basically used the normal operations, and it's been a pain in the butt to do normal stuff with because I need exponents and all of that, and that makes life difficult. So, you all have a wonderful weekend. And this is CP666 signing off. I'll see you next time. Till then.